Good morning. Welcome back. Keep working in the shop today. It's going to be cold outside. Dad wanted us to be able to get the 7520 and the backhoe in the shop here later today because there's a whole bunch of snow potentially coming this weekend, and it's nice when those things are warm and when you want to go push snow. So we're going to back the sprayer out, fold these booms in, the tips that we have unfolded, and then bring it back in here, but we can pull it in farther so we can get the other stuff in. So Xander's here this morning. He's going to keep working on cleaning some stuff up on here, trying to get some of that residue off of the booms, and just trying to make the thing look a little better. It's hard to get this residue off. Pretty sure those would have hit the ceiling if I tried to do that inside. Whoa. Okay. Alright, back in. Alright, so yeah, Xander's gonna keep working. He's getting a bucket of some hot soapy water. And we're just gonna try and get this residue off. He's power washed that a couple of times and this stuff just won't come off. So we're gonna do a lot of work by hand and go across the boom and try and get a lot of that residue off. Clean stuff up a little bit better. So I found this coil of clear hose there. I think it's the same as what's on here, so we can replace this sight tube, but that stuff is frozen and very stiff, so we're gonna let her sit there for a little while. We might do some work in a seed warehouse this afternoon, in addition to the fact that I have at least one, if not two, seed trucks coming today. So I'm gonna run down there and turn the heat on, and then I'm gonna go see if I can't track down the engine block for my Farmall. I don't know if we'll get it today or not, but I'm gonna go check in on that, and I'll be back here later this morning. Okay, I had a feeling this might happen, but update on the engine. It is sitting here at Bryan Engine Rebuilding, and they've had it for quite some time, but they have done a little work to it. So they've got the block all cleaned up. There's no cracks. Everything is good. They went through the head and put new seats in it for the valves, and so everything looks good. They are to the point where they need to start buying some parts and throwing stuff at it. And I think I'm okay with that. So rather than taking it back and trying to find all that stuff myself and learn how to do it, I'm going to let them do it. He's like, we can get it done in the next 3 to 4 weeks for you. Okay, that'll work. But they need the crank. I didn't bring the crankshaft, and there was some other stuff that they need. So I'm going to go back and we're going to find all the engine parts that we have and try and get that stuff down to. I got to come back this way tomorrow anyway. Drop my kids off for basketball, and then I'll come drop off the rest of the parts, and hopefully they can source everything they need, pistons and sleeves and all that stuff, and maybe in a month we'll have an engine. That's okay. Here's the tractor. Here's for those of you that haven't been around for a while. This is what we're working on, trying to make it run, and well, we need to take them a pile of parts. Crankshaft. Maybe we better take them the camshaft here. We'll just anything that looks relevant, we'll take it. Probably mostly on this cart. So I'm just gonna wheel this cart into the shop so I can look through it. Well, here's what we've got. So we've got our engine crankshaft, we've got our camshaft, we've got the oil filter housing. I don't know if that would be of any use to them or not, but I might take it down there. And then I've got the actual valves. Stuck them in this box so we'd be able to keep them in order. I don't know, they may be good. I'm going to take them down there to them. This appears to be, I think it goes in here. Something like that, like the, yeah. So we might take that down. This bucket of stuff, I'm not sure. Looks like antifreeze hoses or something. I'm not probably going to take that. There's the bottom of the oil pan. That's clutch housing stuff that we don't need to take. Those are the old sleeves. they're junk, but I might take them down just so to see what they are. I'm sure he knows. He was asking about valve spring retainers or something. I don't see any of that, so I might need to go look through some more pile of parts and see what else we can find back there. Well, I don't see any more parts sitting here with it. There is a tote over here. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, maybe it's on the top here. Maybe this is where we got some stuff. This whole box is full of parts, but they were all taken off a long time ago. So, oh yeah, here's the pistons that we took out. Yeah. They want all of this stuff too. This stuff. Yeah, okay. I got a pile of parts here. I took the oil filter canister off. That is remarkably clean. That's kind of cool. I set this down. Look at that oil filter. Let's see if we can find one of those. I need to go do some research on some parts and see what I can find. I got the oil pan cleaned up pretty decent here. So fun fact about these old Farmall tractors here is they didn't have engine oil dipsticks to check the oil level. They had petcocks. So there's 3 of them on the side here, and basically you open it up, see if any oil comes out, and that's how you check the oil level in your engine. I assume it's supposed to be between these two, would be my guess, because they're pretty close together. So, yeah, that's interesting. It cleaned up okay, not great. I don't know what to do with the rest of this stuff. I don't really want to power wash them and get them all wet, although I don't suppose it would hurt too much. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take them. They're not terrible as they are. Well, a reasonably quick Google search tells me that you can get lots of parts for these engines. Rebuild kits, gasket kits, even that oil filter, pretty readily available. So I'll let the engine place see what they can get or want to get, and if they can't get something or need me to do it or want me to do it, we'll do that. But I'm going to take some of this stuff down there tomorrow. Alright, it is lunchtime, so I'm going to run home and grab a sandwich, and I got a seed truck coming a little after 1, so we're going to work down in the seed warehouse here this afternoon, try and get some more of that ceiling put up, I think. Yeah, because I got the heat on down there, so I'm struggling to keep Xander busy a little bit. But he's doing a good job, and he doesn't sit around and find things to do, cleaning up the oil room and everything, but I don't know, I gotta find something better to do, so we'll work down here. Seed truck number 1 for the day is here, and I did have another driver call me. There's another one coming. 17 boxes on that truck, 2856s. This is a new variety for us for this next year. Sold a pile of them. This is a decent seed size at 2679, so that's good. I believe the other truck coming today has another truckload of those. They go in this other aisle as well, so then we'll be starting to build everything out. I have between today and Wednesday and Thursday of next week 13 truckloads of seed coming. This place is going to fill up real fast. By the end of next week, there ain't going to be much room left. So anyway, we're going to work on some ceiling stuff here. I'm going to try and get most of the insulation down that last bay there. So just cutting these rolls, and I'll do 3 pieces at a time. It's warmer up here. It's nice working up top. Well, we got six of them done. I'll work around some door tracks on this last one, but it's okay. Well, we got 3 rolls put up there. We're out of staples. I apparently need to go buy another box of staples. So anyway, truck number 2's here. Well, we got that second truck unloaded. There was 15 boxes of the same variety that we had on the first truck today. So filled in a little bit there. We're working on getting ready to put steel up. I don't think we're going to get to steel today because I'm cold. I don't want to do it. But we did get a board put across there to mount our J trim to, and we're going to go ahead and put that J trim up right now, and we'll see where we'll go from there. All right, use these aluminum nails to put that up there. They bend super easy. It's not real fun to do. No! You got it. You're good. You're good. Nah, just nail it in. You're good. Good work. Good work. Okay, so that is good. So the next step would be to get our 5 sheets out and put them over on the boards there, and then measure. We need to measure from here and measure each one of the purlins there and drill our holes through the 5 sets of sheets so that we've got everything pre-drilled, and then they'd be ready to go up. With the impending snowstorm this weekend, we're trying to get the tractor and backhoe in the shop so that the hydraulic oil and everything is warm when we need to push some snow. So Bill's gonna back her in here, hoping we got room with the sprayer. All right, lovely hair there. That's it for today. I loaded up my Farmall parts in the back of the truck. I got to take the boys to basketball practice in the morning, and then I'll go drop those off, and we'll see what they can get done. But anyway, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll see you again next week. Things are just slow right now, and it's cold, and I don't feel like doing much. But at some point, why do you do that? I hate that. Oh, this stupid thing just starts playing. Anyway, we're going to get a planter out relatively soon because that's next in the shop. After the sprayer, we're going to get a planter, but we got to get those tires and get this sprayer finished up first. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys later.